evening, learners. This program is from the IGNOU Regional Center, Cochin. And this program is held under the Innovation Club activity. And with us, we have Dr. Ranjita Panda, who is the Nodal Officer for the Innovation Club activity at Regional Center, Cochin. Then, before we start, we just want to share that the IGNOU programs are available even in the Swayam portal. Please stay with us to know more about the Swayam portal and how you can log in. And also, we will share some live streams also in this program so that you have some message to take over. Now, I request Dr. Ranjita to share about the Innovation Club activity and also to welcome the resource person and introduce the resource person to all of us. Over to Dr. Ranjita.
Thank you, Dorothy Madam. So, first of all, let me apologize to you all for the few delays in this meeting. So, first and foremost, let me welcome each one of you who have participated in this session. So, before we start with the session, let me just give you a brief about the Innovation Club activities at Regional Center Cochin. In fact, the Innovation Club at IGNOU Regional Center Cochin was initiated under the encouragement of the National Center for Innovations in Distance Education, NCIDE New Delhi, which is at IGNOU headquarters. And the National Center for Innovation in Distance Education was established in December 2005, and it's a facility for promoting, supporting, re-engineering, and disseminating innovations in open and distance learning systems. In fact, the NCIDE is the ground for nurturing bright and inquisitive minds whose ideas and explorations are expected to develop the audience system to suit the needs of the Gen Next. Under IGNOU Regional Center Cochin, a series of monthly lectures are identified as open session cum enrichment session, and they have been held at Regional Center Cochin since September 2018. And the sessions are usually held with an objective to enrich and generate awareness amongst the learners of IGNOU on a wide range of topics ranging from time management, career management, key support services, entrepreneur opportunities which are available, innovations in ICT interventions, entrepreneurial transformation of conduct of education in India, and communication skills, and all such varied topics have been covered under the open session and enrichment session of IGNOU Regional Center Cochin. So today's Innovation Club session is on the topic Learner-centric innovation and entrepreneurship, and in fact we are privileged to have the presence of Dr. Ranjita Panda, Additional Director, Regional Services Division, who is also the Nodal Officer for the Innovation and Outreach region, who in spite of her busy schedule agreed to deliver this session on such a short notice. So first and foremost, let me welcome you, ma'am, to the session on behalf of all of us. Next, I would just like to give a brief profile about Madam before I invite her for the session. In fact, ma'am is a Senior Regional Director at IGNOU, and she's presently working as an Additional Director with the Regional Services Division. So I was just having a glimpse at a profile which she had sent me, and it's very extensive. In fact, Dr. Panda, she joined IGNOU as a Regional Director at Gangtok, Sikkim. She has a wide variety of experience at various places of working. She has worked in the regional center, she has worked in the research unit, she has worked in the convergence unit, and the RSTA and the Student Registration Division. She has also been the chairperson for RST Cash since 2022 and has handled many complex issues. And she's also a member of various committees for the student support services. And prior to joining IGNOU, she has also worked with the State Pollution Control Board, Odisha, and the Fakir Mohan University, Balasore, Odisha, as a lecturer in environmental sciences for 12 years. As far as the educational credentials are concerned, she has done her MPhil and PhD in environmental sciences, which is specializing in environmental biotechnology from Sambalpur University, Odisha. And she has also published a number of research articles, almost 17 research articles in various national and international journals like Springer and Cytobiz and Industry Pollution Control, etc. And in fact, she has also published 5 popular articles in magazines and employment news and distance learning, women empowerment and environment. So ma'am, you are a master of many things, I must say, and besides this, you also have your hobbies, which is like writing poems, reciting presentation and extempo presentation. So a very warm welcome to you, ma'am, for this session, and we are privileged to have you for the session, and I cordially invite you on behalf of all to the session. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. And before saying anything, just I would like to thank Regional Center Cochin, Dr. Dorothy and Dr. Prashita, and all the academics and staffs associated with this innovation matter. I would like to thank everyone, each and every one. Because it's the initiative of it is an initiative at individual level. It's not a team work. So we should think about how to do in a broader sense. So just before saying anything regarding our topic, just I would like to thank all the students also, and I would like to say something to our learners after completion of this program, this event. I will interact if there will be any things to share. So again, good afternoon, everyone. All the dignitaries and all the participants, all the staffs and all the learners, those who are here to listen. Today, we are going to know about learner-centric innovation and entrepreneurship, exploring how innovation and entrepreneurship empower open and distance learners. Because we are in a distance learning mode. So we have to know about the distance learning methods, innovation first. So before going to know about this, we have to know about what is innovation, what is entrepreneurship, and how it will help our learners. Kindly send the slide, first slide. So the first slide, yeah. Because what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is the process of identifying opportunities, developing ideas, and creating value. What is identifying opportunities? Because opportunities differs for person to person. Suppose someone to know about the position of a director in various capacity. Because suppose I'm giving an example, someone is a director in bank, a CEO, or as a administrative director. So one is to know about what is the idea to know about the opportunity. So this is my first question to all the learners also. This is an assignment. So what is opportunity? What is idea? And how to develop that idea? So without developing idea, we can't go for opportunity. So that's why our first motto is to know about the opportunity. Then we have to develop idea, then creating value. Value means to develop a final product. It's maybe the end point, end product. Just for example, I'm a chemistry student. Okay. Suppose I want to do a job in pharmaceutical factory industry. For that, I have to know about the idea, where to go. Because there are so many opportunities for chemistry students, chemistry learners, physics learners. But only thing is to identify the idea, identify the best level knowledge, how to get best opportunity. How to get best opportunity by developing ideas. That's why for our learner, because in this matter, IGNOU always think about our learner, not the teacher. So the first way to know about to do entrepreneurship is the process of identifying opportunities, developing ideas, and creating value. And these things turns innovation into action. Because what is innovation? I am going to that also. So because when you act on innovation, it will give impact to idea. So that's why it turns innovation into action and ideas into impact. For that, you just listen to me. That's why entrepreneurship is the pursuit of opportunity beyond resource currently controlled. So we can analyze this with the second slide. Dr. Prashida, please. Yeah. Before knowing entrepreneurship, we have to know about innovation. What is innovation? Innovation means to know anything new, to creating something new, or sometimes we can put something new cover to the old one. That is also new. That is also innovative idea. If you give a new cover to an old one, that is also innovative idea. Make wealth from waste. I think this is the common word for all, wealth from waste. Like that, innovation is very important if you know about what is innovation. That's why we have to know innovation is the creating something new or improving what already exists to make it more effective or valuable. And it is not only the invention, it's a creative problem solving. Can you hear me? Is net is working? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because already we are in a technical era, so we could not know when the net will disconnect. Everybody know about that. So next, and it involves new ideas. Innovation involves new ideas, methods, and products. First of all, if you have an idea, if you have a method, you can develop a product. So without idea, you can't do any product because there is no method. You have to use method with which things? With your idea only. So that's why it encourages continuous learning and experimentation. If you do more experiment, if you do more learning, then you will get a better innovative product. Our ultimate goal is product. From an idea, we have to get product. So in open distance learning, what happened? In our teaching methods, there is flexibility in pace, in place, in all aspects, because if the participants are from IGNOU learner side, then they can know about first. Just raise your hand if there is any learner from IGNOU. Okay. Do you have any idea about IGNOU website?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good, very good. So thank you so much because you all are listening. Thank you. So suppose you have to develop new idea, new method, and form a product, it brings improvement. Because without idea, we can't form any product. Because A plus B equal to C. What is C? A is a product, B is a product. When A combines with B, it forms a new product C. It is neither A nor B. So that's why if you have A will unite with B and it form a C. Likewise, for that, the last one, just I would like to, this is very important. Last one, don't miss. Innovation is seeing what everybody has seen and thinking what nobody has thought. It's very important. Innovation is seeing what everybody has seen. Everybody has seen and thinking what nobody has thought. So that's why we have to develop idea, then we have to formulate methods and form a product. Product means we have to design a startup. We'll discuss in the next slide. Yeah. So you know about entrepreneurship and innovation. So what is the type of entrepreneurship? Because it is very important, because there are various types of entrepreneurship. Business entrepreneurship, because some person from business background, like example, just it is an example from IGNOU MBA, and there are so many programs. One learner after completion of degree, he or she can start a startup. So with this business entrepreneurship, and for that we have our division. Later in later slide I will explain what is NCIDE and what is the information for students in our IGNOU. First is business entrepreneurship, then social entrepreneurship. You know what is social entrepreneurship? Yeah. We are in very complex era, in a digital era, and we have so many social issues. And to solve social issue, because you know, earlier we used to go to doctor for our health. But nowadays, so many mental problems, mental health, due to isolation, due to peer group pressure, due to so many ABCD pressure, you know better. So to reduce this pressure, we need a psychologist, not a doctor. Nowadays, students have each and every, because they are very competent, they are very intelligent, and they have computer brain. In this generation, our learners and our young generation, they have the mindset how to get money in a night. Sorry. How to get money in a night. So that's why they wanted a startup and do something in a night and makes money. So this is not the way. And for that, it generates mental health. So that's why for social entrepreneurship, nowadays, people are being developed clinics for psychological issue, for mental issue. So there is also so many other fields. By this, they can earn money by solving the social issues. Then rural entrepreneurship. What is that? It is village-based innovation, and you know about the organic farming. You can develop an organic farm at your village. You can create a startup with handloom-based industry, small-scale industry, medium-scale industry. You can get funds from ministry, and you can establish your startup. Like that, entrepreneurship, technology-based ventures. This is like your e-learning platform. You can do everything from your home with a small laptop and your small room. In a room, you can earn crores of money, but with an idea, with a vision, with creative thinking to design it, analyze it, and form a product. And this is regarding technical entrepreneurship. Then value entrepreneurship, this is your innovation in education. You just compare what is innovation in early stage and now. It is also different. Innovation in education means earlier what happened to all of you? So many teachers in conventional system also. We need teachers to clear our doubts. We know, because you know, we need something in physical mode. But nowadays, one teacher, thousands of learners. So with that, we can develop our own setup, own startup. We can develop at home, like it is not home tuition. You can earn money. If you have some problem, it is not that it's a business, it's a startup, and it's an individual mindset to do something in a better way. So this is entrepreneurship. I think.
Ma'am, what is the difference between techno entrepreneurship and
after completion of pardon, what happened? Please
both of them are actually.
Next, we will have.
Can you hear me, madam?
After the session is over, please wait.
Dr. Prasida, next slide. Next slide. This is the link between innovation and entrepreneurship, because you know, innovation gives you idea, entrepreneurship, what's action. So innovation generates new ideas or solution. With that idea, we can get more better facilities, and entrepreneurship applies them to create social economic value. It gives value to the social issues, economical development. So both the innovation and entrepreneurship require creativity, courage, and continuous learning. You have to learn more and more, and you will be best entrepreneur. So you have to learn, and you know, life is a lifelong learning process. So with that, we can get a better life opportunity, better idea, and you will develop a better startup. And here, this is the example of IGNOU. Because in IGNOU, we design eco-friendly packaging and starts a business. Because in this case, just I would like to share about the role of NCIDE. We have National Council of Innovation and Division. We have a division. Those are doing work on innovation and outreach, and they are the very, very crucial role they have, and they planted like anything to our learners and develop them to a height. So I would like to share it later on. So for that, what you need? We need a seed. And innovation is the seed. Entrepreneurship is the plant that grows from it. Because, if seed is not healthy, if the seed is weak, if you not give water, if you not give proper nutrition to the seed, it will not become a good plant. That's why your idea, your innovation is very important. You have to stick, you have to focus, you have to plan accordingly so that you will be a good entrepreneur. It's based on your idea, it's based on your innovation. Next, Dr. Prasita. That's why seed is important than plant. Without seed, plant will not grow. Relevance in ODL. What is ODL in open distance learning? Most of the learner, they have challenged that because self-driven learning. They don't want anybody because we have that foundation. We have that establishment. Without teacher, our learner can grow optimum because we have that type of self-learning material. We have that type of establishment. We have that type of operation methods so that learner can grow. Only thing is that, what is my observation? Student or learner would not reach to the optimum level from where he or she can get the things. That is the only issue. But we have established structure, we have established ecosystem through which we can get the things in a better way. So flexible curriculum in IGNOU, it allows experimentation and creativity, and we promote entrepreneur thinking because there is flexibility in thinking. In morning, in afternoon, and in night, this is 3 phases of a day. And your thinking process is different. Likewise, our learners have various phases of thinking process. If the thinking will be materialized with creative thinking, if it will give design, and if it will give something better, then it will be a best startup. For that need skill-based program. And skill-based program is related to your innovation and entrepreneurship. And regional center in regional innovation club are established, which is through only institutional council under NCIDE. IGNOU also collaborate with MSME, AICT and Skill India to support our learner innovation and skill-based program. Because our learner also, they wanted to do something with startup, with a self-made establishment. For that, NCIDE is here to develop, to explore, and to give idea to help and support to our learners. That's why from this, what we got? Learners become job creator and community change maker. They did the job and again they provide job to others. This is the specialty of IGNOU learners through innovation and entrepreneurship and with the support of IGNOU NCIDE. And they form community change makers. Next, Prasita. Dr. Prasita, please. So, besides these innovation, entrepreneurship, it has a background because now due to national education policy, the total education landscape has been changed. It's being changed and education shifted to a paradigm shift. Because earlier it was teacher-centric. Now it is learner-centric. We think about, we just before launching any program in IGNOU, before thinking any, first we have to think about what is the need of our learners. What is the objective of our learners? How we will provide opportunity to our learners? How we will give something better, job, skill, and innovation to our learners. Based on that, our program are being launched, and it is really, really very impressive. And if the participants are here, they can go IGNOU website and they visit our IGNOU prospectus, and they can explore which type of program are there, and they can explore and they can design, and with the contact, with the help of NCIDE, they can get scholarship, they can get funds from various sources, and they will get, and they will develop a startup. With some training program, there are so many steps. So that's why our learners are co-creator of learning experiences. As per the NEP 2020, because NEP 2020 emphasizes creativity, critical thinking, and innovation. These three things will give a better life to our students, better social impact to our learners. It encourages universities and ODL institutions to nurture and the mindset of entrepreneurs among our learners. And the open distance learning system, learners have flexibility, autonomy, and diverse opportunity. It makes it an ideal platform for innovation and entrepreneurship, because we have many programs like environmental science, because some students like to pursue their degree in science. Some students wanted to pursue their degree in commerce, some in humanities. We have one common program, that is environmental science and environmental studies. Environmental science is for science students, and environmental studies is for humanities. So if anybody wants to go for environmental sustainable entrepreneur work, he or she can go for this program based on their selection as science student or humanities. So that's why IGNOU is the resource platform. You can get education from IGNOU, and you will think for your job, for your future, for your development, for your identity. That's why, yeah, just after 10 minutes, I will complete and I will interact. Don't worry, I'm here. Learner-centric education we have. This is the core idea, because a learner-centric model focuses on the learner's need, pace, its interest, real life problems. It promotes the learning, whether it is experimental, whether it is project-based activity, or it is feedback, continuous feedback. So that's why learner-centric education can give a better environment, better platform to all. And next, Prashita, next slide, please. Innovation. Already we discussed about what is innovation, but something different. It is the heart of modern learning. Why? Because innovation means thinking differently and creating new solutions. Thinking differently means, in a family, we have 5 children, and each have different things. Thinking process is different individual to individual. So you can't say now what I am saying and what the participants are doing. So that is the mindset, and thinks differently, and each and every minutes of a day will give you a plan and schedule. And a successful person always move forward with a plan, with a schedule. So he will get a better idea. He will get a better methods and form a better startup. So it is related in every aspect with startup and design of a establishment of a platform which give you a better opportunity. So innovation means, that's why it is different thinking and creating new solution to old problem. There are so many problems. So if we eliminate the old problem with new solution, it will give a resolution. Likewise, it is not limited to science and technology. It is limited to your mindset. It can happen in education. It can happen in social work. It can happen in arts. It can happen in agriculture or in community development. So think differently, do differently, and create differently for a new idea, for a better idea, so that we will get new job, new opportunity. That's why entrepreneurship is the next step after innovation. It's about transforming ideas into real value. Nowadays, if you ask anybody, if you want to go for government sector, 100 out of 100, 99%, they say no. We need a independent startup. We need a independent platform, because nowadays much more opportunities, if you think, and it has new vision, new roadmap, so anyone can go anywhere as per their need. And that's why IGNOU programs provides the same thing. So that's why we have to think nowadays. First, we have to analyze what we need, what to do, what not to do. Because if your focus is okay, if your focus is concentrated on your idea and you will get a better idea, then you will go for a better opportunity. So without idea, you can't go for any opportunity and you will miss your target. So that's why we need job creator, not job seeker. So nowadays, it is very easy to do if you have planned properly, systematically. That's why entrepreneurship turning ideas into action. Why? Because if you want to do something, it will give an action. It will give an impact. Next. Now, what is the initiative in IGNOU? IGNOU has a natural ecosystem for nurturing innovation. How? Because IGNOU developed startup incubation centers, technology development centers, center in frontier areas of research, industry academic linkage. How industry academic linkage? Because we have so many postgraduate programs, we have research program, and our learners get involved with various industries, and in industries they are getting internship to complete their degree. So if now it is in pipeline, so in our university also thinks about how to interact with industry people and how they will get benefited from our degree. So this is the industry academic linkage. If you get a degree from IGNOU and you will absorb in the industry, and after getting job in industry, again you will get any other degree by doing course for your professional growth. And it is also a part of IGNOU curriculum activities. Likewise, interdisciplinary research you can get through various innovative idea. And IGNOU, that's why, now this is the very important point, that's why to develop learner-centric education, IGNOU established NCIDE in 2005 to promote innovation in open distance learning. And NCIDE, our National Council of Innovation Distance Education Division, here they developed a number of creative ideas for students, and because that is the division to support our learners through various skill, various innovation, various information. So now we have to know about what is learner-centric idea. NCIDE further established the Institution Innovation Cell, ICC, in 2018. Under this is the NCIDE activity. What undercomes it comes under NCDI activity because it is a part of IGNOU, and it established the Institution Innovation Cell established in 2018 under Ministry of Education Innovation Cell, MIC, and it has various activities like Smart India Hackathon, Students for Student. This is the activity. National Innovation Competition through which student can participate. They will submit the registration form, and from that they will get the best one. NCIDE select through Ministry of Innovation Council, MIC, and get the award to the student. There are some stepwise procedure, and it will be informed accordingly. If our learner contact to NCID, then NCID will guide about that regarding the smart, and all the regional center, most of the regional center are being interested, and they have already initiated work on it, and it is already going on. Smart India Hackathon, a national innovation competition, also national repository for innovation. It is another thing. This is a repository for innovation. It is also a information to all our participants. And then mentor-mentee scheme. It is regarding the university and IGNOU interaction regarding the innovation and entrepreneurship. So for this scheme also working on the innovation work. And innovation ambassadors. Presentation is going on. Sorry. Innovation ambassadors. What is that? Because some training are going on to experts, some people to guide the students, and we call them ambassador, innovation ambassador. It is we'll discuss later. It is not so important to know about it, so you can know gradually. Next slide. Yeah. What is the strategy for promoting innovation and entrepreneurship? Here, because faculty and student driven startup are there, and it has some methods, incubation facility, protection of it can set up with protection of intellectual rights, pedagogy and learning intervention, and assessment of the impact of entrepreneur performance. It depends on some strategic promotion. So next slide. Here. This is very important because just a minute. Can you hear me? Some connection problem is there. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, ma'am. We can hear you, ma'am.
Okay. Let me try.
You can continue speaking, ma'am.
The open and distance learning system in India, it undertaken several initiatives towards nurturing innovation in student and teacher. The National Open University, our IGNOU, and several other state universities. So for that, the activity of the IIC are carried out throughout the academic years, because already we have discussed about the Innovation Institution Council, Innovation Council, IIC, which comes under MIC, Ministry Education Cell, Ministry of Education Innovation Cell, and it creates so many academic activity. And because our students who are being trained in innovation and entrepreneurship activities are enrolled in different academic program in IGNOU, in other aspect also. They have a very diverse demographic profile. They have very heterogeneous profile and reside in various different geographical region of India. That's why the students are selected on the basis of their keen interest in innovation and entrepreneurship. The activity which are going on at nowadays by ICC are carried out throughout the academic year, in which the students undergo training and conducts hands-on activity. And in this training, it is very important, please listen carefully. In this training program, awareness is generated among them about various concepts of innovation and entrepreneurship. And that is the summarized note here. I have journey from idea to startup. And it has 4 stages. First stage, it is to generate your idea, that is initial generation of idea. This is the first stage. Then how to develop that idea to form a proof. Because listen, suppose someone is to do something in medical science. So he or she has to think about what type of program I have to opt. After that, I will go for research and development. So whether it is medical or engineering or education line, it depends on the mindset of the student. So that's why, based on the mindset of student here and his idea, the first stage is, that's why this is very simplified method of flow sheet, how to go for startup, first initial generation of idea. Then suppose we have, just today we are listening and discussing about some concept of innovation. This is a lecture. So first you have to generate an idea to solve the problem as a career opportunity or the method of problem solving and ideation. Are you clear? Anything? Is it okay, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
So the method of problem solving and idea, it depends your motivation talk. By successful innovators or entrepreneurs are arranged to inspire the students to continue their journey of idea to startup. So suppose a field visit is required to develop your idea. You know, field visit in social science, in science, medical science, or any other social, so you have to go for a field visit. So after field visit, you have to prepare a note. That is your proof of concept, second stage. Yeah, I'm coming to that. So first you have to go generate an idea, then you can go for developing that idea. You have to go for a field visit, and this activity will be mentored by some supporting staff also, and for to redefine or define the idea generated by the learners by some academics expert. So this is the first stage, that is generation of idea. Next, second stage is you're developing proof of concept. Here what happened? You have to think critically, whether it is skill-based or attitude-based or behavioral development. And you have to achieve the problem through solution and form a conclusion. This is the second stage, and we call it as proof of concept. And suppose any student wants to go for field visit to nearby any incubation center, one is to organize to provide exposure to students to enable them to develop their proof of concept further, how to develop the idea to the next stage. This is your second stage. An innovation competition or maybe exhibition is organized to select and award the best innovation. So to generate the idea in a better way, to form through an competition, through an exhibition, our NCIDE organizes so many, because regional center also organizes through various competition, our students get their actual achievement and got the award. Then the third stage, related to prototype development. The third stage is, it is related to prototype development, means where it is modified the prototype. What happened here? The design and development should be protected from legal and ethical step for startup. Because if you want to do a startup new, it is established, you have to establish. So before establishing, like a article writing, like a research paper writing, you have to think about the legal aspect, the environmental aspect, the social aspect, and developmental aspect. So for that, we need an NOC, no objection certificate, from the concerned officer. And what is the impact? NOC. So after getting that, you have to establish. So before establishing, before operation, you need some formalities to develop a startup. So this is the third stage, related to prototype development. Fourth stage is setting up an enterprise or a startup. You have to develop. For development, where to go, how to go, and to whom you contact. That is your fourth step. So after the fourth step, you designed a startup with the help of the expert, academic expert, and innovative ideas. So this is the journey from idea to startup, but we have many challenges also. Because there is lack of mentorship, funding, awareness. Student wants to do, but due to lack of funds, lack of mentorship, lack of help, they could not do anything. So we need to further strengthen the innovation ecosystem and peer learning communities in open distance learning through various skill-based program and through NCIDE. For that, NCIDE is here to support. Next. Opportunity, yeah. Challenges in our life also we have challenges. So if we face, then we will give the hour. Likewise, there are so many opportunities like through Startup India, National Innovation Mission, and IGNOU Extensive Learner Network, through which one can get opportunity and develop startup. So we need to further strengthen the innovation ecosystem and peer learning community in ODL through various skill-based entrepreneur and business-based entrepreneur. So we have so many opportunity. For that, we have to register through MIC, and after registration, they will get a they will scrutinize the form submitted, and best student get the awards and funds. I think earlier 2-3 students, they got 7 lakhs and 5 lakhs for their startup. It is in the information, it is already in NCIDE. So this is the information from my side that IGNOU also is doing for our students. Next. Yeah, this is the success stories of IGNOU. Because IGNOU has mentored more than 30 students to establish their startups. Solution to contemporary problems are being provided by our students in a wide range of areas, like from technology to food to waste management, in industrial sector, in business sector, in chemical industry, and in environmental sector, in tourist area, in everywhere. There, if you search, you will get a student of IGNOU alumni, and they are already trained by IGNOU people. So if you want to do something, you can do. So only thing is that say no to no. If you want to do something, say no to no. I have to do, and I have to challenge, and I will get the success. So solution comes from problem. So if you have problem, then you have analyze, you have to think critically, you have to design a mindset, then you will get a solution how to go ahead. Always, it is not that solution will come, you just lying behind and job will come to your mouth. It is not possible. That's why the areas range from technology to food to waste management. It is just, it's a confined area. Technology, it's a very broad area. And food to waste means it's an example. Likewise, there are various factors you have to do. Many students, they have received financial grants from government organization, including the Ministry of Education, and they established their startup. IGNOU already awarded 5-star ranking by the Ministry of Education for strengthening innovation in the university. I think our students, they have this information. And we are the #1 ranked university as per NRIF. So that's why it is not that if you want to secure 90%, it is easy. But if you want to get 100%, from 95 to 100, it is very difficult to get. It's my personal experience, and I think it is so many people, they know about getting 90% is easy, but 100% is quite difficult. So it is not that just I'm also a learning person. I'm a student. I'm learning the life. That's why I'm also like you. So last but not least, learner-centric innovation and entrepreneurship are essential for building a self-reliant, creative and progressive India. It is essential for development of our economy, our social development also related to it, and the most important is our environmental development, because it impacts on the climate change, global warming, and present surrounding, because you know earlier what happened and now it is already changed. So likewise, each learner has the potential to be an innovator and a change maker. You know, last I have not I could not get time to prepare a slide because we have some best awarded startup students, learner of IGNOU alumni, and just I remember from the last, what is my, as per my memory, one student, he created an EV design. He's from Delhi, and it was really popularized that time, last year perhaps, because there are so many students, they have talent, only to know about how to expose and how to get things from expert. That is the issue. So we are here to generate awareness and to explore the knowledge, the idea of our students, and we will support them for a betterment. So let us work together to make education not just a means of employment, but a journey of creativity and empowerment. And I think with this, I would like to thank again to RC Cochin and all academics and all my friends and participants, students. And now the session is open for interaction because so many people are here to interact. Yeah, now I'm ready to. Thank you again.
Thank you, ma'am, for your excellent presentation. I must say, ma'am has in fact shared a lot of things with our students, especially pertaining to innovation and entrepreneurship. In fact, she has shared that innovation is just like a seed, and entrepreneurship is the plant which grows out of that seed. It's a very nice thought, and I am sure our students would have got enough ideas from ma'am regarding entrepreneurship and how to innovate their ideas and to be an entrepreneur in the future. So with this idea, I request our Regional Director, Dr. Dev Churati Madam, to kindly share her thoughts. Yes.
Friends, you are listening to Dr. Ranjita Panda on the topic Learner-centric innovation and entrepreneurship. And as you were listening, certain thoughts would have come to your mind. Are we able to put it to action? Is the next question. And we also take this opportunity to share about the availability of IGNOU courses, that is individual subjects in the SWAYAM portal. So if you are a type of a learner who likes to explore the content of a course before enrolling, then SWAYAM portal is the best option for you. And you can also download IGNOU study materials from IGNOU. And in life's journey, we come across many individuals. Sometimes we will be appreciating them when they are not near to us, especially when we think of the past and the route we traveled. So also in life, there is another option, that is we may give up at the beginning or in between or when we reach the 99th goal. So it is over only when you give up. So as a life skill to you or to anyone who is listening this video or which will be uploaded in the IGNOU Regional Center Cochin YouTube channel, and also to those who are part of the section, we want to say it's over only when you give up. Sometimes our life, we will be thinking that it is just a 100-meter dash and we will just remove people from our life. But later, when the circle goes around, we will be in the receiving end to the people whom we neglected. So how do you treat individuals? It's also one of the life skills which you have to learn, especially when you are in the giving end. Do you return the phone calls? Do you reply to SMS at least once in a blue moon, so that it may not be a habit, but you acknowledge it or matters? And as a distance learner, it is only upon you the responsibility lies for you to complete the program of study within the minimum period or in the maximum period. So how you are going to plan? the life as a distance learner is not going to be like the mother cat taking the small kitten around. No, it is like the small monkey clinging to the mother monkey. So, what is your threshold to give up, or what is your threshold to be consistent? What is your threshold to be persistent? All matters when you have to plan to complete your program of study. So, friends, with this small thought of do not give up, it's over only when you give up, and have spiritual intelligence when you are trying to give up. Because sometimes our dependence on the God Almighty will help us to sail through our difficult times very easily than thinking of who are not there and who is there to support us. And friends, if you have any thought to share, you are welcome. And after that, we have with us Sri K. Muralidharan, Assistant Registrar, who will be sharing the vote of thanks.
Before that, just a minute.
Okay.
Before that, please unmute your voice. Your voice.
If you have queries, you can ask.
We have with Dr. Mohammed. I think she has also joined. In fact, if you can, ma'am, throw your comments on it. Dr. Mohammed, are you there?
Yes, Dr. Prasita, I'm very much here. Yes, Dr. Prasita.
Yeah, ma'am, if you can share your views on this presentation.
Yeah, I think this was a very, very interesting talk by Dr. Ranjita Panda, and I'm sure the students who are listening here would be very highly motivated by this talk and would like to take up entrepreneurship as their career. You should think about it. Now you should not just be job seekers, but you should be job providers as well. And it's a very great chance for you that IGNOU is providing to empower you, to handhold you, to mentor you at every step of your journey to become job providers. And that's how you can contribute to the development of this country. So I congratulate you, Dorothy Madam, Dr. Prasita, and Dr. Ranjita Panda for delivering such a wonderful talk and motivating the students. And as I'm representing NCIDE, of course, the regional centers are nicely, they are the torch bearers of the innovation activities that IGNOU and NCID offers to our students. So at the regional center, RC Cochin is doing a wonderful job, and all the students who are associated with the regional center Cochin, I'm sure they are getting the necessary help and guidance in this matter. But we would like to also let you know that this year, from this year onwards, this innovation and entrepreneurship activities are going to be followed in a very structured manner, as Dr. Ranjita Panda has also discussed, that you have a journey from idea to innovation, to your business plan development, to finally establishing your startup. It's a long journey, and we would like to help you, and we will be guiding you for that. And the regional center Cochin is going to be actively involved in that. I wish all the students all the best, and definitely I'm looking forward to innovator students from RC Cochin coming up in a big way. So thank you very much.
Friends, that we always share a small thought or a moral story as a take-home message, so that you can ponder on it for your life journey ahead. In a forest, there was always a fight between the rabbit and the tortoise. So who encouraged this relationship was the others. So they had a race in the land between the rabbit and the tortoise, and obviously the rabbit won. And then Later, they changed the platform to water. Obviously, the tortoise won. But the rabbit and the tortoise have to meet each other because they live in the same jungle, and they decided that they should not be mockery for others. Their behavior should not be a mockery for others to laugh at. So they came to an agreement and they said, let us have a race in a hybrid situation where there is land and water. When there is a land, I will be on your top, and said the tortoise. And when it is water, you can be on my top. So the rabbit also agreed. And when the next conversation came between the others and the rabbit and the tortoise, the tortoise proposed this race, and it was accepted by the rabbit. Only then they understood the power of we. So how are we in the society? In the learning circle, in the working circle, in the family circle? Do we shine as I, or are you part of the me concept? So with this small thought, if you have any questions, you are welcome to come up. And even related to IGNOU queries, we are there to answer for you.
Ma'am, we have our colleague, Dr. V.T. Jalaja Kumari from RC as well. Ma'am, are you there? I saw you. If you can share your thoughts, please.
Thank you, Dr. Prasida, for inviting me. And I'm very much happy to have, because from 2018 onwards, I was also the part of your innovation activities. Today, wonderfully, you have done it. And our Ranjita madam, I think the nutshell of NCIDE and IGNOU innovation activities were shared with the students. Wonderfully, madam shared with that. And we got the support of Mamita madam also. So actually, I was listening some of the comments or questions from the students, and our students are good. Participation was also there, but no one has asked. I know personally many entrepreneurs under RC Cochin. Many our alumni are, because we also got one opportunity to have one from Cochin for one activity, and she was sharing her experience. Mamita madam was also here. So I think Cochin is very much enriched with the resources of so many entrepreneurs, because Government of Kerala is also giving a lot of fund and startup programs regarding even from schools. So for outreach programs also, I think RC Cochin can make some outreach programs focusing on schools also. So many that type of activities under Thalir, that is a program under Government of Kerala. They are identifying many innovators and they are funding. So you can connect with that activities with your RC programs and make the venture a very enrichful one and successful one for the Cochin jurisdiction. Thank you very much for calling me for commenting on this one. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. In fact, if you remember, I'm one of the students who had done our MSc DSS program. She had started an entrepreneurial venture on her own. She started a business wherein she used to prepare soaps and herbs and oils, and she used to market it. So that was, and I remember she came to Grievance Redressal, and she also shared that it was only because of IGNOU and the staff of IGNOU RC Cochin who motivated her to do this MSc DSS course, and to which she got this entrepreneurial vision to start this business on her own, and she was very grateful to everyone for that. So I hope ma'am remembers that journey of that student. So thank you for sharing your thoughts, ma'am. We have many of our colleagues also who have joined from various RCs across India. In fact, if anyone is interested, we can kindly share. I saw Ambalgan's name also. Dr. Ambalgan, are you there, sir? From RC Madurai. In case you want to share your thoughts, or any of the students who are there with us today, please feel free to unmute your mic and ask any questions relating to entrepreneurship, innovation, or even any doubts about IGNOU course. Yeah.
Yes.
Can
Hello,
you
ma'am.
unmute your video also? Can you open?
Ma'am,
Okay.
I'm in duty.
Okay.
My
Yeah,
phone
go
is.
ahead.
Can I left now?
Can I?
Left
Okay.
now?
I thought you had to ask some questions to the resource person. You can leave.
Oh,
Make for yeah.
sorry. My charge is low.
Okay.
That's
Thank you. Thank you.
okay.
So now we come to an end of, in case there are no questions to the resource person, we have come to an end of this session. And I request our assistant registrar, Sri K. Muralidharan, to kindly deliver the mode of
Thank you, madam. Good afternoon to all. The innovation session is winding up now. Thanks to Director NCIDE for creating Innovation Club in all regional centers. And Regional Center Cochin is having Innovation Club activity from September 2018. We are grateful to Dr. Manorama Singh, Director, Regional Services Division, for encouraging and support. Today's resource person is Dr. Ranjita Panda, Additional Director. Thanks to Ranjita Madam for your excellent presentation. I am grateful to Dr. Maumida Das, Deputy Director, NCIDE, for being present, who also helps RC Cochin to upload Innovation Club activity report in IIC portal. I am grateful to our Regional Director, Dr. J.S. Dorothy, Deputy Director, Dr. Prasida Unnikrishnan. Special thanks to Sri Ansar, Srimati Reshma for doing the back office work. Thanks to Dr. Jalaja Kumari to join this today's session. Finally, I thank to all the participants of this session. Thanks you all once again.
once again for delivering a wonderful presentation to all. And this presentation I am sure to be uploaded in our YouTube channel of IGNOU Regional Center Cochin. So all students be part of this presentation can definitely view it at their convenience, and the link will also be shared with all. So once again, thank you all for being with us in this presentation. Thank you.